Salve discipuli. Alright, here's the big news. Tuesday, you are going to have a Lesson 31 quiz. If it feels like we just took a Lesson 30 quiz, that's because we just did. But Lesson 31 is not all that complicated, and so we are sprinting through it. You'll notice that, as usual, Miss Ice has been nice enough to join us. We appreciate that. Salve, Miss Ice. So, the Lesson 31 quiz on Tuesday. Okay, first of all, there will definitely be vocabulary on this quiz. Just like on the Lesson 30 quiz, you're going to have to know the whole dictionary entry. It's going to be a similar situation to last time. For example, if I give you something like this, spem, and then big old space behind it, it's going to be your job to fill this into the space. Space, spay, feminine, hope. You're going to have to give me the full dictionary entry. Okay, we've done this before. Hopefully we're in good shape. Remember that this whole part right here only is worth a half of a point total. This whole part is worth 1 point. So it is certainly more beneficial to nail the meaning, and then it's sort of secondary to get this part of the dictionary entry correct. So that's vocab. That's part of the quiz. You should note for vocab, by the way, on page 176, we have all of those race words. Okay, like race frumentaria, okay, race novi, things like that. There's a list of them on page 176, and I also put them on a previous video, but you should be familiar with those as well. That will be part of the quiz. You will not have to write out a full dictionary entry for them, but you should know what they mean. What else do you need to know? I'll leave that up there for you. You're going to have to be familiar with adverbs. Okay, the basic story is this. If it's a if it's a first or second declension adjective, the adverb form will end in E. If it's a third declension adjective, the adverb form will end in iter. Okay, so another way to think of this is if you see an ending like this, or you see an ending like this, there's a good possibility that you should translate this, whatever the word is, ly. Okay, slowly, quickly, bravely, foolishly. Okay, whatever the case may be. Just a really quick example. We saw this in class too. Celeriter is an adverb. You can tell from the iter. So you need to be prepared to recognize it and translate it as quickly. Okay. There you go. So those are the adverbs. Then the only other thing you really need to know is the fifth declension. Alright, this is only one chart. You'll notice there's no neuter chart. It's simply the fifth declension chart. And we know there are some masculine, but it's mostly feminine. And what you need to be prepared to do is either fill in the chart or be prepared to handle something like this. If I were to give you words like this, rebus, spem, meridiae, okay, I would want you to be able to say what case these are. And in fact, you're going to work on this right now. This is basically your homework, in addition to any studying you want to do. Okay? Your job is to take these 6 words your job is to take these 6 words, make sure you know the basic meaning, and you can identify what case and number they are in. Okay? Know the basic meaning and then identify the case and number. For example, nominative plural. Okay? And then tell me the basic meaning of the word. Complete this. This should be written out. Complete this for Monday. Alright, discipuli. Other than that, I recommend you start studying your vocabulary because that quiz is on Tuesday. Later.